from back.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
Truth.
Still waiting for Gordon. And there he is. Admit.
I'm back.
Everyone's back.
Yay.
All right. So, upon your return here, greeted by the same voice as before, but a much faster, much more courteous greeting, opens the gate, and he says, "Wait in the courtyard." So you're pushing this dwarf through, and what's everyone doing here?
Stand kind of behind the dwarf. Like,
Okay.
keeping hold of the scruff of his shirt.
A dwarven meat shield.
So
I'm loading my crossbow.
you can see it's kind of in disarray in here. It's not very well being cared for. It was already dingy and dark, but it looks like they're not even sweeping the dirt. It doesn't look like they're taking very good care of this place, or maybe it's not important to them.
Does it look like there's a lot of people visible?
No, you don't really see anybody actually.
It feels like being at work.
After a couple minutes, though, this door here to your right, I assume you guys went into the courtyard?
Yes.
Yep.
The door here on the right tower opens up, and a human male walks out. And he says, "Welcome to Caer Dineval. I've been instructed to bring you to see Hethel."
Hethel is the white lady.
Her hair is pretty white.
I guess we follow him.
Okay. So, just start revealing some stuff here. Give me a minute. So he brings you through these main doors here. And actually, hold on a second. Damn it. I'm lost. I lost myself. Sorry, hold on.
It looks like a great stage.
Looks like probably high enough to dive off of.
Right.
Actually guides you up the staircase here, right? And it kind of goes up to like a ledge, and you can kind of look out over the. That's actually not a stage. That's a second story there, and you can kind of look out over the floor here. And let me see here. I got to reveal something else. Let's see if this is the right one. Hopefully. Yep, there we go. All right, so that's the upstairs. So he brings you, huh?
So, oh, okay, I get it. So once you go up on the stage, there's what? Additional?
Ledges.
Yeah, so you went up the staircase here,
Right.
to a second room, and there's kind of like a ledge. It's plenty of room. It's safe to walk
Okay.
around. And he guides you over here to this door on the left-hand side, through that hallway,
Right.
and into this door to the north up here, which then appears there. Well, he brings you up to the door. He says, "Hethel's inside."
Are we to enter? Says
Sorry?
Ramondo. Are we to enter? Says Ramondo.
Yes, please go in and speak with her.
Okay, Ramondo moves to open the door and go in.
And I'm still got the little dwarf by the scruff of the neck and pushing him forward.
All right. So you see in there what is absolutely the oldest dwarf you've ever seen. She's just in a little rocking chair. She's got one leg. She looks like she's probably fairly blind. And she kind of, even though she's blind, she kind of looks up towards your direction when you get there. And she goes, I wasn't looking forward to this. And then she says, I am Hethel, seer of the Knights of the Black Swords. Levistus has told me of your arrival. She stops for a second. She's just like you think she's done talking and you're about to ask a question, then she starts talking again. The everlasting winter is not all that plagues 10 towns, though there are those who benefit from Oriel's wrath. The darkness has brought forth the Dwergar from the Underdark. They follow a leader, Zardarok Sunblight, a warlord who dwells in the fortress in the spine of the world. A fortress.
Ramondo's like, did she fall asleep?
Powered by the still beating heart of a long dead red dragon.
Mm.
All of you. She kind of points with her stick. With her leg, actually. She points with her leg. Those you call friends. The places you have called your homes. All will fall to doom. What Zardarok plans in his fortress is the absolute destruction of 10 towns. If you wish to live, you must grow stronger. You must find Sunblight, and you must put an end to the everlasting winter. Levistus has given me this gift, the gift to foresee doom and your role in it. Strengthen yourselves, and then seek the fortress Sunblight. And she leans forward and kind of puts her head down and stops talking.
Erwin.
Mm.
I think she actually is asleep this time.
A long, drool just comes out of her mouth.
Does anyone know anything about what that crazy lady just said?
And then,
Something about the end of the world and
kind of shockingly, water just kind of pours out from under her seat where she's sitting. And just
Can
kind
our
of,
water just break?
like a puddle, just kind of, and you can smell it's pee. It's piss.
Oh, okay.
I think it's time to leave the room.
Well, I'm glad I was pissed.
I don't know what to do with the dark dwarf then if we can't talk to him to.
And then she kind of slumps forward and falls out of the chair onto the ground.
Oh, she's dead.
Damn.
I look at the person that let us in, and I'm like, "Are you looking?"
The door was closed behind you.
Xenos is going to step forward and check to see if she's alive.
She is not.
She died.
She just died.
Have her prop her back up with the chair and then walk away quietly.
Xenos looks at Falcone and says, "What did you do?"
I don't do dark magic. I don't know what that was. I'm firing snowballs and icicles and stuff. That's
Good girl.
I'm not a death mage.
You can see I don't know if you guys noticed on the picture that she had that I closed it already.
A salmon
Medallion
patty.
around her neck.
Yeah, actually, that's like fish covered in milk and goat's milk, and it was untouched. But she's wearing this amulet thing here, and actually now you notice that the person who walked you up here was wearing it as well.
Xenos is going to examine it more closely. What is it? What does it look like?
It looks like it's probably made of that same kind of crystal that you saw in the little bag.
The bad crystal.
Yes.
Okay, guys, what do we do?
So you're still here in this room with this dead body. The door closed behind you.
I say we prop her back up in the chair, walk out.
Are there any windows?
No.
Uh-oh.
What if we just yell alarm, alarm, and bring the guards in and just say that she just fell over?
I mean, that might be our only option.
And do it quickly, because the longer she's dead or the less standing in here is going to look suspicious.
Yes, I agree.
Open the door and yell for help.
Okay, you open the door, and there's right in front, like right on the other side of the door, there's she's standing up very straight, a very polite looking young tiefling girl. And
Is it Colin?
no, it is not the white, it is not the albino one that you saw. She's red skinned. And she looks past you into the room. She goes, "Oh, has Hethel finally passed?"
Yes. She spoke to us and then collapsed.
Romando's like about to deliver a very dramatic line, and then he looks deflated because he doesn't have to.
She's like, she was very, very old. And I'm sure she's finally resting.
I would say so, yes.
And it says, there's kind of a mess. You may want to see to that as well. But he gave us a prophecy. What are you familiar with it?
I no. She's young. She's like a teenager, like just a little bit more than a child.
What are you doing here?
I'm here. Don't be mad at me.
I'm not angry. I'm big and green. Doesn't mean I'm angry.
I'm supposed to take you to meet Kadroth now.
Kadroth is the white-haired.
No. Kadroth is he's in charge here. He does have white. Oh dang it! I showed it to you, son of a bitch. Dang it! He does have white hair.
Very well. Take us to him, and please see to the.
I ask, are there any more youths here?
Youths.
Did you say Ute? She says, "No, I think I might be the youngest here. There are others who are not much older than me."
How about a human youth with brown hair?
Oh yeah, I believe so. Yeah. And I believe you. Yeah, he's the one who brought you here to this room.
What? Did I miss something?
Oh no, you're talking. I missed it there, Ramy. You're talking about the guy we've been looking for, right?
Yeah.
What was his name? Again, Jason?
Nerd.
Huh? Nerd.
Where the hell did that go? I think those are my other documents.
Other documents. Just gonna turn these on. It doesn't really matter.
Scribe.
I turn this on too. Yeah, we'll turn that on as well.
What
Find
the
it yet?
hell was that? For some reason, I don't seem to have his name written down. I don't think. I just.
You did at some point.
Horwar.
Yeah, Horwar. Huawar.
Thank you.
Okay, so what are you doing with that information?
Ask her. Is there a wah here? Wah.
Horwar? Yes,
Wah.
he brought you to this room.
So what?
Oh, the first guy we see is actually
The
Harwar.
one we're looking for.
I didn't hear the description of him.
You didn't ask.
Well, I mean, I would have thought you would have been, oh, yeah, the guy with brown hair and he's young. Lead you to the
Hey,
room.
Sorry.
Bad DM.
the invisible man brought us up.
You didn't seem
here.
particularly interested in him at all. You asked no questions and didn't talk to him at all. All right. So this girl, her name is Mare, and she's supposed to bring you to Kadroth.
Zenai says, okay, Mayor, bring us to Kadroth.
All right, so she leads you back outside of this room and down that hallway, and back down the stairs again. Down to, let's go here. Dang it.
The basement.
No, it's just the first floor. She leads you into this room here, which I just revealed.
All right.
She leads you right outside the door there. And I'm sorry, she brings you into that room, which is like a little den area. There's some chairs and stuff like that. And she says, Kadroth is he is through that door, and I would I'm not going to go in there, but you should knock. Huh?
I say, why not?
You can tell she's kind of like uncomfortable in like in a teenage girl kind of way, that she just doesn't really. I just prefer not to.
I say, it's okay. It's okay. We could take it from here.
Okay.
Okay, Zenaz goes up to the door. Boom, 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 boom.
Who's there?
The name of our party?
We've got to think of a name for our party.
The Heroes of the North.
You're right.
Well, maybe that's the thing. We ought to lie to him so he can't find us later if we do something wrong.
Yeah. We're the Knights of Torm.
Ice Lords.
All right, so whoops. The door kind of cracks open, but through the door you can see the face that you see. You're guessing is not the voice you just heard. It's this klutzy little human guy. He's balding on top and older, and he's like, "Oh yeah, yes, come in." And he kind of pulls the door open, and you can see in there behind the desk is the creature that I revealed a moment ago. See if I can pop this guy, K-Drop, who's an older, kind of fat tiefling.
Fancy pants.
And you instantly get like a range, an aura of, or I'm so important. I got an office. Kind of guy. And he says, come in, tell me. What did Hethel tell you?
Rolmundo steps forward and says, well, she told us a great deal. Something about some nefarious leader of the Druagar leading an attempt to enslave us all, and that we were chosen to go and defeat him, which naturally that makes sense. I mean, just look at us, we're quite the heroes. And some bit about we've got to do away with the eternal winter, et cetera, et cetera.
He kind of squints at you, like, are you mocking me?
No, not. I wouldn't presume to mock you.
But there is seer prophecy confidentiality.
So he stands up and starts pacing back and forth, and his tail is like twitching, just twitching back and forth. And he stops, he looks at you, and he goes, you know, Levistus speaks directly to me, and I speak back to him.
So are you a seer like she was?
No, I'm not. No. I'm just a leader. I'm the leader. Levistus has told us.
Raimondo leans over to Falcone and says, who's Levistus?
That was who the seer was talking to, giving her the visions, I thought.
What's that?
That was who who was giving the seer up the visions about us.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You might have to explain this to me later. What does Levistus tell you?
Jason, you know who Levistus is.
Huh?
Hold on. Jason, I'm sending you a message, which I will let you relay what you know of Levistus. When's the last time I sent you a message? Jesus.
I doubt it's been anything other than a group enough for a long, long time.
I shake the dwarf like by the neck, and I'm like, "Is this one of your people?"
Oh, I forgot you had him. You're dragging him around with you. With that, he's like, "That needs to be disposed of."
I kick his legs out from under him and shove him so that he falls like, and I just leave him there.
We can certainly deal with that.
All right, so I'm going to pass this information on to the rest. Levistus was the lord of, what was it?
So maybe you don't want to just start. Maybe you don't want to just start sharing that loudly.
Okay.
Right.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, to them, or does it need to? Should it be something that rates them?
Huh?
Should it be information that rates till we're out of this room?
I'm going to leave that up to you, but you do know that this guy thinks he speaks to this creature, so maybe you don't want to speak in a.
Gotcha. Well, then I ask him if the Vistus directed him to come over and take this town from the speaker. Why are you here?
Levistus has told me that in order for us to survive, we have to form an alliance with you, with your group. And I'm willing for that alliance to allow you use of this castle in the upcoming battles.
With an S?
Battle.
Got it based on their, gives them a high five and says we're best friends now.
That does not happen.
Armando says, what is that amulet I see you wearing?
This is our
Yes.
this is our symbol.
What does it symbolize?
What the hell is
Your
it?
symbol of hope.
What, is it a metaphor? Is it
No, it's just the black swords. Hold on. What's the name of their group? Their stupid group. I can't remember names. Damn it, Gordon. This is the symbol of the Knights of the Black Sword.
Knights the Black Sword? Interesting name.
I
What is your?
You kind of broke up there, Gordon.
I said Knights of the Black Sword. Very interesting name. What is your purpose? What do you do? Why are you here?
He looks at you. He says,
And I'm pouring on the
he
charisma.
kind of side eyes you, and he's like,
Right.
Levistus has told us we need to form an alliance. Other than
Right.
that, what we are doing here is none of your concern. The Dwargar are both of our enemy.
Okay. The Duergar are obviously bad guys. Why is it that you guys alone can take on the Duergar?
If we could take them on alone, why would we need you? I do not know all that Levistus sees. I only know what he has shared with us through Hethel and through myself. And that is we have to form an alliance with you.
Okay.
Well, what happened to all the townspeople here? Most of them seem to be gone.
Some of them are here in the castle. The others in their homes, I assume. What do I care of them?
What about the speaker?
Speaker Kranich Seaver. He's still in charge. Speaker Kranich Seaver. He's still in charge here. He's very ill.
Is he part of your group?
He's still in charge here.
What about Farquhar? Is he here of his own free
Who?
will?
Who?
Farquhar?
Who?
Farquhar. Wah, 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 wah. I can't pronounce his name. Farquhar.
There's no one being held here.
Do you mind if we talk to him before we leave tonight?
Warwar? Certainly.
Farquhar.
I believe you'll find him manning the front gates with his companion.
So we're to be allies. What does that mean? What aid can you provide us? What are we
What is your-
called to do?
As I've said, you're welcome to use this castle for the defense purposes of 10 towns. Other than that, we'll stay out of each other's way.
So you come to the keep, help out the speaker, and just occupy the place. You're not doing anything else here.
I know for certain, he changes the subject. I know with certainty that the Dwargar are operating currently both in East Haven and Caer Konig. Perhaps you're attentions would be better spent there, in those places.
Perhaps your attention would be better spent.
Kaer Koenig is the castle to the north.
It's the
correct?
next castle, yeah.
And that
So the Duergar have taken Kaer Koenig. Is that what we're to understand?
They are operating there.
Okay, that seems okay.
yeah, I'm not sure we're gonna
Um,
get any more out of him.
What else can you tell us?
I believe this meeting is at an end.
Well, thank you for your time, your lord.
Can you see them out, please?
Wow, what a jerk.
And that little wormy guy is like, oh, come on this way, please, this way, please.
I guess we'll follow him back out the door.
So Mayor is still sitting out there in the room, kind of like way back in the corner, just like trying to stay out of sight.
Mare, the young tiefling.
Yes, yeah. And Thube closes the door behind you guys.
That was a weird meeting.
Yeah. Ramondo beckons to the young tiefling girl.
She's yes.
Good
I lean
news.
So
You're to be allies. Isn't that wonderful news?
I guess.
It is. Trust me, it is. Now we've been given access to the castle and its resources while we fight the perilous and nefarious Duergar. Could you lead us to our quarters that have been provided for us?
No one said that you had quarters here.
Oh, I'm sure there's just some
That's my
miscommunication in there.
I could
That-
burn the whole place down.
You're probably welcome to stay with the other members of the group if you want to bed down with them.
The other
Oh,
members?
this is a large.
Huh?
Who are the other members?
That's in. Who else is supposed to bed with?
I don't know.
Oh.
It sounds like Ramonda's trying to bed with a groupie here.
I mean, she's like, if you'd like, it's probably fine if you stay in the servants' quarters. Is that what you want? I have to check with Horwar and make sure that's what we're supposed to do.
I
don't
feel
think
like getting
I don't
out
She's
of
think
getting
so.
flustered. She's getting flustered because she doesn't know anything about you guys staying
I
here.
think that's a great idea. In fact, why don't we all go to talk to Horward together? That we'll get this all straightened out so that we're all on the same page.
All right.
Forward.
And of course, we're running out of time again. How do we keep going through 40-minute increments so fast?
Right.
what? I kind of feel that guys, the way that meeting went, probably shouldn't stay in the keep overnight.
Why not?
Well, he's not. I mean, I don't think he's definitely not an enemy or anything.
He's got his own agenda, which I think we need to find out about. So here's Ramondo's thought on it, is that we can pursue the, getting stronger and going after the Duergar, but we need to also figure out what's going on with these guys and not take it for granted that they're good guys. So what
Yeah.
better way to do it than stay in the castle, right? and try to make friends with the people and pump them for information.
True. He did confirm the Drugar in East Haven, which we thought would make some more sense of one of the stories we heard at the tavern before we left town.
I don't remember that part. What connection was that?
There was one of the guys at a table next to us was talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
being drunk down at the ferry and seeing footprints appear in the snow.
Yep.
Yeah,
Invisible.
good catch, Jason.
Jason, remember, we're gonna come to an end here pretty quick for tonight, but remember you got the inspiration die for next session.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
So then what the heck are the Drugar doing in the town? Or if they're just trying to collect more of these crystals?
And speaking of which, what are you doing with those crystals?
Making a lightsaber.
Right now, Dinos has them wrapped in
Maybe
the
we should
pouch that they're in.
spread them around or something.
I don't-
Everyone carry them some so that nobody is influenced too much.
So we all go nuts?
That's called the Samwise Gamgee strategy.
Instead of
Share
one
the
person.
load. All right, so you want her to bring you to see Huarwar?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, so yeah, ask her to take us to Quarwar and we could kill two birds with one stone.
so I'd like to at least get through this conversation, but it looks like we are about to run out of time fucking again. So
You said the F word.
yeah, I know. I'll bleep it out later. I don't think I'm going to share this one anyway. This one wasn't quite as fast paced as the last one, I don't think. Maybe.
Oh fuck.
All right. So she leads you out of this room and across the courtyard and into this door over here to the first tower on the left and up the stairs onto the battlements up here, which is, where is that? That is C6. Pow. So she leads you up there, and there are two people kind of lounging up there and conversing with each other. One of them is the young man who led you to Hethel's chambers originally, and the other one is a tiefling woman who's looks to be similar in age to him, and they are obviously interested in each other.
Oh yeah.
So Mare is like, that's Horwar there, and she points to the man.
Man or young man?
Young man.
He aged greatly since he left his mother. So that's it.
And what was his mom's name?
Cora.
Cora.
Okay. Yeah. So I go up to him as like, "You Cora's son, Pawpaw."
He looks at you, he says, I don't think I know you.
You don't need to know me. Just answer the question.
What was the question?
Are you Cora's son, Pawpaw?
He looks at the rest of the party. He says, does he always speak with Mushmouth?
I'm not the one with the mush mouth name. Pawpaw.
She says, yes, Cora is my mother.
She sent us to look for you.
That was very nice of her. We have less than a minute left. We're about to end here. Damn it. Hold on. I'm killing this. Come right back.
What?